So is 2026 going to be another year that catches everybody out? Because the global debt situation is hitting an all-time high again. Think of this. In 2008, when it reached a high of around $170 trillion in debt, what happened just after that? Yeah, massive crash, a big reset. Why? Because they wanted to get all the wealthy people wanted to get wealthier. And I'm not talking like people like, me and you that want to get wealthy. I'm talking about the people that don't want everyone else to be wealthy. Yeah, but they printed loads of money over that next decade. Yeah, so 2019, just at the end of 2019, their debt was like 250 trillion. Yeah, so they added over 80 trillion of debt within a decade. Now, just a few short years later, in half that time, they have now printed and increased the debt even further. So what have they done? It's now at 340 trillion. So think about this. In half the amount of time, they have now printed more money than they did in the previous decade before that. Why is that? Because when they print money, they're using money to borrow it, to print it, giving you, secured loans, unsecured loans, 0% credit card this, 0% purchases that, bounce back loans, growth loans, start your business loans, go to university loans, loans. What is this? This is them playing the money game and you having no idea about the money game. So what is going to happen at the end of 25, start of 26? Because we've reached another peak, 340 trillion. Can you believe that? That's way over double than the previous, 2008 saga that happened. So here's my advice to you. Like over the last, 8-9 years, I have helped hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people become multi-millionaires through business and property. You know what I wish that I was teaching? I wish I was teaching them money. If I was to start again, I would teach more people about money, how to play the money game, tax efficiencies, incomes, borrowing money to acquire assets. I think people go down the wrong trap, go down the wrong rabbit hole when they're like, oh, how do I technically do this? How do I technically do that? You got to understand how to play the money game, because money is not how it used to be. You used to be like, oh, you get wealthy through making money, earning money and so on. Now, this is the old way of doing it. The new way, the old way was buy low, sell high, and that's how you make money. Now, it's not that. It's buy low, borrow high, sell never. That's what you want to be doing. Why? Because this is even what Elon Musk is doing. What's he doing? He buys a company by borrowing money against another company that he owns to then go and make it better, Twitter, for example, and then he goes and refinance. It's basically buy, refurbish, refinance. So he buys it with borrowed money, and then he gets, rid of all the slack and all the rest of it, and then borrows more money against it to refinance it, pull the money out that weren't even his in the first place. Yeah, so he can just pay back another loan and then use that next loan to basically fund his next venture, whether it's Tesla or robots or whatever it is. So most people will be like, well, I don't have a PayPal or I don't have a Tesla, to borrow money against. Well, here's the good thing. You don't have to. You can use assets like this. The bank is literally bending over backwards to lend you money to put it into assets that then will pay you cash flow. You see, cash is no good, but cash flow, that's what you can live off. That's what can fund your lifestyle and all the good stuff. Yeah, so you got to learn how to play the money game. And if you want to come and learn it with us, learn it with someone, learn it with anyone. But if you want to come and learn it with us, just comment or DM me, UFN, Ultimate Freedom Network, UFN. We'll get you inside a free group, free community, continuous training, online training. Loads of people are giving me feedback now. We're nearly 1,000 people in there, and we're educating people on their mindset and their money, how to live the 5 freedoms: financial, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. We'll see you in there.